Today I'm going to be showing you how to change your throttle position sensor in your Pontiac Vibe or Toyota Matrix. Now this is a 2004 base that I'm using, and I'm just going to go ahead and get under the hood, show you where it's at, how to change it. First, this is a sensor I'm using, so let's get to work. Now first let's find it. I'm on the driver's side here, battery, air intake tube. It'll be a little tricky to find. You can see there's a plug-in for it right there. Dirty, hidden. Now the reason it's probably easier to see on this is because I do have a throttle body spacer, so it is sticking out a little bit further than normal. Otherwise it's going to be further under the engine cover. But there it is. Now the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is take 10 millimeter, remove these two nuts for the engine cover. Then I'm just going to pull these little tabs out. Lift up on the cover, give us a little more room. Now I'm just going to reach down in here, push inwards on this little button right here, and then pull and unplug the sensor. It's one wire out of the way. The other wire, if need be, if it's in your way, you unplug it right here, move it. Now luckily it's just a Phillips screw, but the trick is getting to the screws. Top one is pretty visible and easier to see, and this would probably be more difficult if I didn't have a throttle body spacer on it. Now you may have to move this hose out of your way. It is clamped to a fitting behind the throttle body, so it should be pretty easy to get to and move out of your way if need be. The only other difficult part is trying to reach through here and get the screwdriver in here where you need it. Probably want to keep your hands somewhere around the screw while doing this so you don't drop and lose them. Now putting the new one on. Once it fits where it should, I'm going to get the bottom screw started first, because that is trickier. And just to make sure it's lined up, I'm going to go ahead and get this one started. I'm try to use this little stubby Phillips here. Might make it a little bit easier on the bottom. And tighten the top one now. And this may not be the best video to see everything, but just make sure that you got it tightened down really well. And then we will simply plug the harness back in. Now we'll just simply reinstall the engine cover. Now, probably granted the throttle body spacer made that a lot easier because I was able to access it with more room than what I would have normally had. Make sure you tighten down the two nuts and put the tabs back in. Alright, there it is. Throttle position sensor is changed. Now, like I said, it is easier with the throttle body spacer. Gave me a lot more room that I wouldn't have normally had. So, if you're adding a throttle body spacer and you haven't changed your TPS, probably do it then when you get the throttle body off out of the way. Now, if you don't have the throttle body spacer, don't plan on putting one on, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Obviously, just the lack of space and where it is located. It's located on the inside of the throttle body, I'm going to say, on that side because, you know, towards the engine. So it just creates kind of a problem when changing it in lack of space and room to work. As some people may have to pull the throttle body off. Do that, use new gaskets. And it probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and do some other things while you're at it. But this one is done and changed. I've already started it, tested it, good. Now I hope this information proved helpful to you. And as always, thanks for watching.